So, yeah, tonight's masterclass is very, 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 very interesting. It's how to make more money in your service business. So I'm excited to bring that class to you tonight. Um, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and yeah, so I'm excited to bring that class to you tonight. We had a bit of a technical difficulty with this masterclass and some of the emails, so you will get the recording. So I think, yeah, we'll just give it one more minute and we'll see how we get on with people joining. So it's a good time, I think. Hopefully people are letting go of the day. And if you can grab a pen and paper, grab your cup of tea or your coffee or your herbal, and just get yourself ready for this masterclass. So at the end of the masterclass, I am going to tell you about Global Online Stars, which is my program to help you further. If that's of interest to you, stay around and I will tell you about it. But in the meantime, we're going to get started and talk about the topic tonight. So tonight's masterclass is all about how to make more money in your service business. And we're going to talk about three things. One, why people don't make money in their service business. 2, 5 systems you can implement to help you increase the income in your business. And 3, how to make more sales and more money in your business. So it's a fairly juicy topic. Okay, so first of all, let's get started with why people do not make the money they want to make in their service business. So 3 points actually 4 points I want to talk about here. And the first one is clarity. So often people do not have the clarity of their business. So who they are, what they sell, who they help, and the products that they sell, and the messaging of their offer. So I help service business owners grow their business online by creating multiple streams of digital income. That's me and what I do. I help them do that through my program, Global Online Stars, through group coaching and one-to-one VIP clients. So that's my elevator pitch, if you want to call it that. So I'm very clear on who I work with. I work with service business owners. A lot of people are not clear on exactly who they work with, and perhaps also they're not clear on the stage of business of their client that they're working with. So my glasses, I can see reflection in my glasses. I might take them off actually. It's distracting me. So first of all, you have to ask yourself, am I clear on who I am, what I do, what I offer, and who I offer it to? And we'll get deeper into, what you offer and how you're offering it, because sometimes you might just have a service, and a lot of people that I work with, they have a service, but unfortunately they haven't translated that into different products. And we'll talk deeper about that in a minute, and different pricing. Okay. So first of all, do you have the clarity that you need? Secondly, then, your offers. Are your offers very clear? One of the biggest things that I see people coming to me, especially service entrepreneurs, is that they offer a service, but not a solution. So I had a client the other day, and they had a website, and it just listed their services, but it didn't offer the solutions. So your customers do not understand services. The services is your language. The solutions is their language, okay? So when you look at your offers, when someone comes to your website, you have to ask yourself, can my potential customers see and read these offers and go, oh, wow, I need that. I want that. And if so, then your offers are in the right place. But if they don't, then you need to address what you're offering, and have it super clear on your website. So many times I see people coming to me and their website is not clear at all. How to work with them isn't clear. What they offer isn't clear. So this is a massive red flag, and that is, hopefully you're taking notes as we're going through here, and maybe taking note of your own business, your own clarity, your own offers. And the third point then on why people do not make money is they're afraid of selling. So I see it so many times. People do not, first of all, make offers. Um, they don't maybe send emails, they don't maybe do posts, they don't maybe do stories with offers. When you think about all of the different places where you can actually make offers, ask yourself now on the scale of 1 to 10, um, how often do you make offers, right? If you make offers, you make sales. It's a lovely little equation, if you want to call it that. Um, and the thing is that often I find is that people who are working for themselves, they've come in to do this service business. They love the doing of the work, whether you're a therapist, whether you're a photographer, whether you're in accounting, no matter what you're in, you love the doing of the work, but you may not love the selling of the work. And this is where I help my clients step into being of service. And this is a whole new possible area for you where you're learning to help people more globally. You're stepping into a whole new area of how to show up. Um, and when you step into what I'm going to maybe talk about over this as well, is stepping into being of service. And when you be of service to more people, you actually make more money. Um, so it's almost an energetic exchange where you're showing up energetically to help people. And then in exchange, um, some of those people are going to say, you know what, I want to work with you. So what I try and work with my clients and the members of Global Online Stars is, we'll talk about this in a moment. Actually, I'm kind of coming into it, is your identity. Who are you showing up as? Because we show up in love or we show up in fear. And if you're an entrepreneur who is afraid of selling, then you're keeping yourself contracted. But if you're an entrepreneur who is showing up in love, showing up in service, you're showing up helping people with really great energy. I can actually feel the difference in energy in just even describing that, right? So yeah, so when you're showing up in love and kindness and showing up in service, then you're here to make a difference. You're here to help people. And that is an expansion energy. So when you feel that, then it completely changes everything. Um, so this change of energy is going to change your complete business and how you show up and how you actually help people. Um, so um, Right. The other thing then, so there are the 3 points on why, sorry, there's one more actually that I want to mention, why people do not make money. And the fourth one then is money blocks, right? So what is your money story? What is the maybe what's the term I want to use? What is the level of income that you're comfortable with? And what is the level of income that is an expansion for you that you may not have fully come up to that vibration of that money, so that maybe you want it but you're not welcoming it. So that's a whole other area, that's a whole other masterclass, to be honest, right? So that's the first, so that's why, right? So there are 4 points on why people don't make money. And so the first one was clarity. The second one was your offers and your product suites. Third one was afraid of selling. And the last one then was money blocks. Okay. So I'm sorry, I just wanted to check on, we are good here. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so the next part that I want to talk to you guys about is the 5 systems that are going to help you make more money. And the 5 that I want to talk about tonight are the first one is identity. And identity is um, just like what we spoke about earlier on. Okay, so when you're showing up in your business, who are you showing up as? And as you grow your business online, um, it really is about helping people, you know, helping the people who are your potential customers, but it's really stepping out of you as this person who does the work and you who is this person who grows their business online globally. And that is a different identity. So many years ago, when I first started teaching people how to grow their business online and how to create an online course, I remember one particular time I ran this course and I had this group of people and I was teaching them, but I realized there was a mindset gap there. And the mindset gap was basically they wanted to grow their business online, but they were completely retracted um, away from the actual doing of it. They wanted it, so it's kind of like, do you ever see this? They were they wanted it, so they were saying, "Come on, come on, come on," and then they were like saying no. It was like, "Come on, come on, come on, no." And when you have this disparity in mindset, that it's very hard to actually go out there and share, go out there and help when you want it, but you're also afraid of what that means. And why are people afraid? Because they're afraid of visibility, they're afraid of being visible online, they're afraid of being seen, they're afraid of more and more people knowing about them, even though it's actually what they want, but it also brings a new level of identity where your friends, your family, your colleagues, your ex-colleagues begin to really see you, perhaps begin to judge you. And here's the thing, little myth buster, people are going to judge you anyway. So it's you do eventually learn, and I learned that many years ago, where you have to go through these visibility growth pains where you're not used to this. I mean, I was in a couple of places years ago, and I was actually at a funeral in a graveyard, and someone came up to me, "Oh, hi Martha, I follow you online." That's it. I was at a funeral, and then another time, I was in a changing room down at the sea, and I was there putting on my swimmers, and someone came up to me and said, "Oh, hi Martha, I didn't know them," and they said, "I follow you online." And, so honestly, now I'm not saying that honestly, it's a very niche people who will actually follow your content. So it's absolutely fine. But it is funny how things change. So you're going to have like little instances like that, but you're also going to have, friends and family who kind of make past remarks. Oh, I see you now on YouTube, you're all over the place, and this is more a reflection on them than it is of you. And the thing is that you have your calling in you. You have your calling to help more people in you. And you can see there just behind me, there's a picture of the globe and or a map of the world. And for me, it's about really helping people shine to their full potential. Because when I was younger, I had so many people tell me, "Oh, you're too sensitive, you're too this, you're too this, be different. Don't be you, be different." And genuinely, it is something that has really stuck with me my whole life, because I can't be anything else but myself, and you can't be anything else but you. And it's my job to help people ignite and share their light and their knowledge. This is what we really want to get out to the world, to share your knowledge. So that first part, that first system that I help people with is the identity. Because as you grow your business online, this is one of the biggest chunks that can either propel you forward or pull you back. And you can't underestimate it, because it really has a massive effect. And it's something I work with the global online stars all the time, because We do this work every week, because every week, we all have bullshit in our lives that shows up that we need to deal with. We all have busy lives, and if our identity goes off track, then our actions go off track, and then we don't show up that week, we don't get results that week, and this is super, super important. So anyway, so the first system is identity. And why I'm talking about identity is because identity, your results matches your identity. And it's not about being someone different, by the way, but it's about really stepping into yourself fully, to your full potential. So the second one then that I want to talk about is your marketing system. All right. Um, so what is your marketing system that you have that is going to bring you, your message, your story, your products to the people around the world? And in Global Online Stars, I help people build their level 1 marketing system. Um, and this is a simple system that helps them get their message and their story out consistently every week to their audience and their customers. So ask yourself now, what is my marketing system to help me make more money? And if you don't have a marketing system, then that is a little red flag on your notes tonight, but that is something you need. And just checking back in, actually, I meant to say this before I moved on. With your identity, hopefully with what I've spoken about tonight, there is some notes that you have where you kind of go, wow, yeah, I need to tick some boxes. Like, your identity also affects your productivity. It affects how you show up to the desk. It affects so many different areas. So just ask yourself now, with regards to identity, where is my identity holding me back? Where is it sabotaging me? Where is it creating resistance? And then on the plus side, where is it helping me? So that you can see the areas that you need to work on. So anyway, so we have identity, we have marketing, um, and we have the next system then. So with your marketing system and the level 1 marketing system that I help members make, this is where your level 1 marketing system is something that you create and you grow. And we also then help members create their traffic system around that, right? So this is where you go from a level 1 marketing system to a traffic system to a global system. And when you want to share your message from local, national, global, this is where we help you do that by creating a multi-level marketing system. But starting off initially, one of the most important things is to start with a level 1 marketing system consistently every week. Okay, so and the key piece there is about, if you don't have this, please just write in your notes, as we're going through this, the things that you need. So the next system that I want to talk to you about to help you make more money in your business is your product suite and your pricing, your PP, and your promise. Okay, so the triple Ps. So we kind of talked about this already when we were talking about your offers and what your offers are. But when you look in Global Online Stars, we help you create a global framework for your business. Now, what is a global framework? So a global framework is basically, I see a lot of people, and this is something that I did when I first started out. I was creating offers and courses, and I had a bit of everything. It was like a lucky bag. And it was so tiring because I was selling a bit of everything. And I wasn't really positioning myself as anything or anyone, but I was selling a bit of this and a bit of that. And it was so exhausting for me because I was selling multiple things and it was just too much. So when we help you create a global framework, um, we help you create yourself as a thought leader in your space, an expert in your space. We help you create a framework that allows you to position yourself as that expert in that space who has a suite of offers that people want to buy. And it also helps you create a framework where you can create multiple things off this one framework. And it is such a brain reliever once you create your framework of your product suite, because you can create your podcast, you can create your first book, you can create your first course, and it's all from creating your global framework first. And basically, your global framework is your foundation for everything then after that. So it's amazing. So asking yourself, looking at your offers and what you're offering, do you have a global framework? Do you have a product suite? Do you have pricing that helps you? So with regard to pricing, most clients who come to me first, especially startup clients or even established clients, actually established clients would be people who are in business a while. You know, they are offering sessions, they're offering their service for per session, and they're not actually offering solutions, right? So most people, when they come working with me, they there is a little bit of growth we have to do sometimes with the pricing, because when you're used to offering one-off sessions, it is then a little bit of a leap to change that. So we work with you to help you change your pricing. So take note now and look at your offers and ask yourself, well, am I okay with my prices right now? So if you were to change your prices, like if you have someone, if when I have a client who offers a session for 80 euro or even 50 euro, some people, and then they create a solution for 1,000 euro, it is actually the same energy that goes into selling that solution for 1,000 euro as selling that session of 80 euro. And if they have 10 clients that buys that 1,000 euro service, they have made 10,000 euro. If they have 10 clients who buy the 80 euro, they've made 800 euro. Um, and sorry, so I was going to do a little bit of maths there. So 800 versus 10,000, right? And this is where changing your product suite, your pricing, your global framework completely changes the landscape of your business, completely changes your bank balance of your business, and it also changes you. One of my members of Global Online Stars recently said, actually, it was a fantastic comment. She said that when she elevated herself and her prices and her product suite to the Global Online Star framework, she said, first of all, she made more money. Secondly, her clients that she got better quality clients. And thirdly, they showed up in such a better way that actually they got better results. So it just completely changes everything when you go from, and it changes, I think, your confidence as well of how you're showing up in your business, right? So we've done identity, we've done marketing, product suite, and the next one we will do, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. So we have product suite. The next one we will do is, will I do this one next? Okay. Yeah, we'll go for this one. So the next one that you need in your business is your Star Swan sales system, right? So this is the tongue twister name I've given it. So if you're in your business and if you do not have a sales system in your business, then it's just looking at your business in a whole new way. So this is a system that I teach in Global Online Stars. So initially I called it the Swan Sales System, but I love the Star. It's going between two names at the moment. It's either going to be Star Sales System, the Swan Sales System, or the Star Swan Sales System. We'll go with the Star Sales System, right? It's easier. So what is the Star Sales System? The Star Sales System helps you so much to create a system in your business where you are selling authentically, organically, um, and making more sales on a weekly basis. So when you look at your business and when you first started your business, you probably didn't create a star sales system or have a sales system, or even actually maybe even the concept of having a sales system has never possibly entered your head. Maybe you're getting your sales willy-nilly. You're getting a few here, you're getting a few there. It's all kind of happening on and off. You might be going from famine to feast, and it's maybe you're wondering. I had a client there recently, and she had a business years ago, and she said, you know, I never made any money from it. And when I heard those lines, you know, I just wanted to nearly reach out to her and go back in time and say to her, you know, we're not, our business doesn't make money for us. We have to make money for the business, right? So when she said, I never made money from it, your business just doesn't stand there and just throw out money. You have to create a sales system or a process in your business to help you make more money. So look at your business now and ask yourself those questions. What is my sales system in my business? How am I getting sales? Am I feast or famine? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with the money you're making in your business? Um, and if you want to jot that actually in the chat box, and for anyone who's watching the replay on this, there should be a comment section down below. So type in the chat box, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, how happy are you with the sales in your business, and the money you're making? And do you have a sales system? Is this resonating with you? And this is where this is where when so Sonia, you put 7. So is that, sorry, I asked 2 questions there at the one time. So is 7 that you're happy with the money in your business? And then ask yourself, actually, then ask yourself, what would make it a 10? What would make um what would make it a 10? Is it reaching your monthly money goal? Is it you know, what would make it a 10? It's good. It's a good question to ask for yourself, right? Okay. So let's get back to where I was talking. Okay, so your sales system in your business. So one of the things I see a lot with clients is that, like what I just said there a minute ago about, you know, going from feast to famine, is that you can basically be sitting there and you're doing the work, but there isn't new clients coming in. And one of the things that I help people with when we create your star sales system is actually put a system in place that helps you create new clients, help those clients go on a journey to discover who you are, what you do, and help them then purchase your offers and your products. So if you don't have a star sales system, then sitting down now and asking yourself, right, what do I need to put in place to actually create a star sales system for yourself? So there are the 4. So we've identity, we've marketing, we've product suite. So just going over the systems you can create to help you create your more income in your business. So by stepping up to your next level of your identity, stepping up to your star self, that is going to help you be more visible, be more global, and be seen by more people, and help you step up to that next level of you being the expert in your space. This is going to position you in a whole new way that will actually attract your ideal customers to you, right? Number two was your marketing system. So by creating your level one marketing system, you're helping again with the visibility, attracting the clients who understand who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. Number three, by creating your product suite, you're upgrading your pricing and sharing your promise of who you are and what you do. You're attracting your ideal audience, you're attracting clients who are buying services and solutions from you and who are not just um, there for one-off sessions. So you're creating longevity of your clients, you're creating increased income with your new pricing suite, and you're transforming your business, you're transforming yourself, you're stepping up to your next level, and you're helping your clients step up to their next level as well, and getting better results for your clients. And the last one there that we talked about was the star sales system. By creating a star sales system in your business, you're creating a process that is going to work for you every month, every week, every month. Um, and you're not going hopping on off from this sales feast or famine. And you're creating a system that's actually going to work for you. And you're selling then as well in a more organic, an authentic way. And um, this is where selling doesn't become selling. You show up in service, and you're showing up in service, helping people with their business or their life or whatever area you work in. And when you show up in service, it just changes things completely, you know? And so that's where creating a star sales system helps you show up in a completely different way that changes icky selling to being of service and transforming lives. That's the way I would much prefer to go, to be honest, right? That's the way I try and work. And when you work from that energy, then I think it changes everything. So and I think that will help you show up in a completely different way as well. So they're the systems to help you make more money. So I hope this is resonating. If there's anything that is kind of making you if you've had any aha moments, please put them in the chat box, and put hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. But just what is standing out for you so far that is kind of going, right, this is a big red flag for me. This is what I need, and that is something that I don't have right now. So just put that in the chat box and just let me know. Because when we kind of take this time out to just look at our business, look at what's working, what's not working, then it's really good to reflect on, okay, this is where I am, this is what's not working, and this is where I want to be. So just take that time out now to either journal for yourself or share in the chat box. I'd love to hear it. So this next section that I'm going to come to is about, I suppose, translating that then into making more sales, making more money in your business. And, you know, this is where you get to sit down now and actually really think about, okay, well, what do I want in my business? And in Global Online Stars, one of the things we actually do as well is we do 90-day planning every 90 days. And every week then we check in with that planning. And every 2 weeks on our calls, we do accountability on your planning. And we even have a really nice journal to do daily accountability. So the thing is that you can set your goals, but if you're not showing up in your daily or weekly actions, then there's something you need to work on. So if you say to yourself, if you identify now I've wanted to make more money for a while now, but it's not happening for me. Why is it not happening for me? Then there's probably a mindset block, or maybe you're missing a strategy, or maybe you're missing one of these systems or processes that we've talked about. So there's a gap somewhere, and um, I'd love to help you identify that, because that's where you need to fill in that gap and get to your next level. Okay. So um, ask yourself now, of the stuff we've covered tonight, what is it you need? Is it your offers? Is it clarity on your offers? Is it looking at your product suite, your messaging, um, your product suite, your pricing? Is it the copy, the promise of what you do? Is it very clear to your clients what your solutions are? Um, or perhaps do you need a customized business plan for you and your business? And maybe that's something you have, maybe that's something you don't have, but it's definitely something everyone needs. So maybe that's a gap in your systems. Um, Maybe you're not showing up. So one of the biggest issues is that I see is that people can completely retract and go under a rock, right? I love going under a rock. So one of the things we teach is how to be visible, but at the same time be retracted. So when you create your level 1 marketing system, you can be visible online all the time, but you don't have to be live. You can share your content, you can share your knowledge, but you actually do not have to be showing up on the day. So are you showing up in your business? Are you being visible? Are you sharing your message? Are you saying, this is me, this is who I am, this is how I can help you? Are you getting out there? Are you sharing everything that you could be sharing? And on a scale of 1 to 10, you can put that in the chat box. How much are you showing up? Um, 1 being low, 10 being high. Yes, I'm showing up, I'm doing everything right. And then if you are showing up and if you think you're doing everything right, but you're still not making the money you want, there's a gap somewhere. And this is where we look at your business, see what you're doing, and do a little audit and see where we can fix. Um, so the other thing then that I just mentioned is working your plan. So first of all, do you have a customized online business plan for your business? And then secondly, are you working the plan? So this is where fear and fear, sabotage, procrastination can sometimes sneak in ever so slightly, and it can erode your actions, and perhaps the actions you're doing are not the actions you need to be doing. And then you end up not working to your plan, and you end up not getting the results that you want. Um, so that is the 4 things there. And the last one then is going to your next level. Are you ready on a scale of 1 to 10 to go to your next level? And what is that next level for you? So you can type in the chat box if you want. Do hashtag replay if it's the replay. I'm ready for my next level. And then you can either share, if you want, what your next level is for you. So write down your current income. You can write this down in your own notes. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. Write down your current income and then write down your next level. And I love people to go for that big next level, because when you shoot for the big next level, you show up in big actions. You show up. Now, I'm not saying big actions, because it's actually a lot of small steps that get you to the next level, but you show up in a bigger and better way. Because sometimes we can keep our dreams too contracted, and that keeps us in our comfort zone. So I want to help shift you out of your comfort zone into your next level. So what is going to keep you where you are? What is going to help you go to that next level? Um, So that is the majority of the content that I wanted to share tonight. So hopefully from what we've talked about, you've gotten something from it. Um, for anyone who wants to work on any of this information. So you can see, so we talked about the why. We talked about the 4 things that why people don't earn money. We talked about the systems to help you earn more money, the identity, the marketing, the product suite, the pricing, the promise, and the sales system, right? And then we talked about how to make more sales and how to make more money. Again, that was going back over looking at your offers, looking at your strategy, how you're showing up. Do you have a customized plan? Are you working that customized plan? And then saying yes to yourself to going to your next level. So for anyone who wants to know more about how to create all of this, so we help our Global Online Star members. We help them create what we've just talked about in Global Online Stars. So that is my signature program that I work with service entrepreneurs. For anyone who wants to know about it, you'll probably receive an email after this masterclass. It's going to send you some information. If you want to know about it, write a 1 in the chat box. And if you're watching the replay, write hashtag replay. So Global Online Stars is a program. So once you join, you're in it every single year. It's a brilliant, I love business model personally, because the reason I created like that was that some people, when they join, after 1 year, the progress takes time, right? So most people, when they work with me, they double their income within 3 months. Um, and then setting up all your systems. So I love the fact that when you join, you pay for the year and then you can stay every single year. So I have some people who show up to the coaching calls who joined a couple of years ago, and they still have a mentor. So basically there is the training member center. There is the 2 calls a month. And what we do in Global Online Stars is, first of all, we help give you clarity on your business model. We help create a customized business online plan for you and your business. We then help you create your level 1 marketing plan. And we help you create your star sales system, which is, I think, the juiciest part, because that is the part that is going to transform your business completely. And we help you work on the tech then as well. What tech do you have? What tech maybe do you need to upgrade? But also, if you're someone who's not technical at all, we help you implement that in a non-technical way, because there's 2 ways in which you can do it. You can be someone who is high touch in that you connect a lot with people, or maybe later on we help you develop your system. So it depends which one you're ready for. And the other thing then is we help you create and implement a team. Now, whether you want to be working on your own, that's fine. Maybe you just want one virtual assistant working with you. Um, we help you build that person into your business as well. So the people who come to join Global Online Stars are service entrepreneurs who want to clarify their business, create a customized online business plan for them, create a level 1 marketing plan, create a star sales system that helps double and maximize their income now. And they also want to create digital products that will help them create multiple streams of income, and will also free them up from doing just one-to-one sessions all the time. Give them more time and give them more money in their business. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, if you want to put a 1 in the chat box, and what we will do is I'll send out a link. If you want to have a chat and see if Global Online Stars is for you, we can set up a call and go from there. And if not, you'll receive an email after this, and there'll be links to the sales page. If you go to marthafraser.com, you'll see a link for Global Online Stars, and you can read more about it there. So it's a community. It's a support mechanism for your journey, because you can do this on your own. But what I find and what I've found over the years is that it can get really lonely when you want to reach out and ask a question, when you just want the support of others who are on the same journey. It's really great to have that support, because not everyone understands what it's like to grow your business online. Um, a lot of my friends, their employees, they really don't get the journey, the self-employed journey. And then they totally do not get the online business journey. So it's great to have a network of people around you who actually understand what you're going through and can help you go to your next level. So if this is something you're interested in, I'd love you to consider joining Global Online Stars. We're a family of people who are growing to help more people around the world shine to our full potential, show up, share our magic, and just go to our next level. And if that sounds like something for you, I'd love you to consider it. So, yeah, so you can either send me a message after this. You can either reach out to me on social, or you can send me an email to martha@marthafraser.com. I can put that in the chat. Martha@marthafraser.com. And just let me know where you are on that scale of wanting to know more about Global Online Stars. Maybe you haven't heard about Global Online Stars before, and maybe you just want to know more information. The questions that I normally get about Global Online Stars is, so how long is it? So basically, it's when you join, there are 6 modules. I'm adding a new one. There's 6 modules in the training course. There's 14 bonuses. So the course is as long as it is for you to go through that content. You can go through it at your own pace. And when we show up on the calls, we do accountability, we do questions, we do coaching, and we go through any lessons that you're currently doing, and we help you with anything that you're implementing. So the course isn't a particular length of time. The payment for the course is over, you can either pay in full, you can pay over 12 months, or you can pay over 6 months. So it's stretched out. The price of the course at the moment is on the sales page, so you should be able to find that. Now, sometimes the 12-month payment is not always there. So there's the pay in full, or there is the 6-month payment. There may be a 12-month payment there. Sometimes that is only there when I do particular offers. So if it's there at the moment, then try and grab that if you can, because it helps you put the payment over the 12 months. But also I do get clients who want to pay in full or want to do the 6-month offer. It depends what way you want to work your own money. There's advantages to each of the different offers. So just have a look and see which one is for you. And why, another question I get is, why take this course? So a lot of the time when people come working with me, they're someone who's been in business a while, or they're a startup, they're maybe a new service business, and they want to go on this journey of growing their business online. They don't know where to start. They want help, they want support, they want guidance. You might say, oh yeah, I can do this on my own. You could possibly go and do this on your own, but you'll have to go and search and find all the information. And that's okay too, if that's something you want to do. But I offer this information in a structured path that you can just follow, and you get support and you get guidance, and you also get the years of mistakes I've made that I share about every week. And I give you little nuggets that are going to save you months, years, and probably thousands of euros. So there's also that added bonus. So why do the course? So you get a shorter path, you get a faster path, you get support and guidance. and you get some love and support, but you also get, which I love, you get a kick in the ass to take action. And this is one of the things that a lot of the members talk about, because when people don't want to take action, there is nothing like someone's, you know, giving you a good kick in the ass with love, saying, "Come on, you can do it. Onto the next stage and get whatever it is you're working on out there now." Um, so that is why to join the course. Some of the other things that people ask is, what do they get? So you get the member training, excuse me, you get the coaching calls every month. Every quarter, we do a 90-day planning call. And every year, for the new year, we do an annual planning call, a big, juicy annual planning call. And then on, there's some other bonuses then as well. So there's around 14 bonuses. You'll see them on the sales page of Global Online Stars. Your 10K, 100K roadmap, your how to create a webinar, how to do a podcast, lots of different things. What are the other questions? There was one more question that I wanted to cover. So who is Global Online Stars for? Global Online Stars is for service entrepreneurs who want to grow their business online, who want to get more customers online, who perhaps want to deliver their service online, but maybe you also want to deliver your service offline, but you want to attract more customers online. So it depends on how you want to deliver your content, right, or your service. Global Online Stars is for service entrepreneurs who want to create digital products, digital courses, and who want to have clients all over the world. So if that sounds like something that's for you, just, come on and join us. Yeah, and the last thing, one of the frequently asked questions I get then as well is there like a refund, a guarantee, or anything like that? So there's a 14-day refund policy. So within the first 14 days, you can completely change your mind and get a full refund. So if it's not for you, then there's no questions asked, and there is a full refund. And yeah, I think there are most of the questions. So that's it for me. If you've any questions, I don't know if Sonia, if you're still here, if you have any questions, or if you want to come on for a minute, you're welcome to come on for a minute. For anyone who wants to know more about Global Online Stars, reach out to me. And if you want to have that call, send me a message. Yeah, so Sonia, you said yes. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Have you any questions, Sonia, before I go? Just let me know. So the replay of this webinar is going out. Good few have messaged me actually saying that you're meant to show up tonight, but you didn't get time. Can you have the replay? So yes, I will send the replay, no problem. Yeah, look, it's for you, it's about maybe taking this time out, writing out your notes from this, writing out, and being honest with yourself. I think it's the biggest thing you can do. Where do you really want to go? What's your heart's desire? And what's your next level? And actually in the last masterclass, we did the next level visualization as well. So if you're into visualization at all, it's one of the things that it's a tool we use within Global Online Stars to help you really go to your next level as well. Okay, so I don't think there's any questions. So I'm going to leave it there tonight, folks. So I hope you got something from that content. I hope it was of great value to you. And I will talk to you soon. So just reach out to me, and I am so excited and looking forward to hearing from you. And thanks to everyone for joining me here tonight. And if you're watching the replay, just write comment #replay, and I will get onto you tomorrow. So that's it. Thanks a million for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.